Wow.
Nothing in this video means anything.
If you're a returning viewer, you might be thinking, Smonchu, Adri, whatever you want to call me.
What are you doing?
What is this incredibly niche topic? You watched this movie like 2 years ago, but if you're a new viewer, you might be thinking, who is this bitch with this messy ass desk, this wacky ass makeup that has nothing to do with the video? Talking about this Russian propaganda tank war film from 2019 and its homoerotic undertones.
And to that I have to say,
yeah, the makeup actually does have nothing to do with the video at all. It doesn't add any comedic or analytical standpoint to this video.
hello? This is like the fucking 10th ad. Holy shit.
You know, when I watched this movie with my ex for the second time for me, first time for him, I exclaimed my interest in the homoerotic subtext of this film, which he said, oh yeah, a bunch of sweaty Soviet guys in a tank, that's so gay.
Yeah, no, I was referring to the commie and the fascist.
Okay.
Listen.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Now, you may be wondering, Smonchu, how the fuck did you find out about this movie? You're not into war shit. You didn't find out about it from your war-obsessed ex-boyfriend. No. You wanna know how I found out about this?
From Pinterest.
I was on Pinterest one day, and I saw fanart or something, and it caught my eye. I was like, what is this? This character design intrigues me. Don't ask why. Don't ask why it was on my Pinterest feed. Don't ask why the character design interests me. Just shh. It's not important. It's not important. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this movie even about?
Don't ask me.
All I know is they're gay.
Listen, I don't know shit about war, really, or like how to explain any of this.
All I know is they're gay.
But you know what, actually, let's read I'll read this for you on Wikipedia.
T-34 is a 2019 Russian war film. The title references the T-34, a Soviet tank used during World War II. I don't really want to talk about tanks. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the yaoi. The film narrates the life of Nikolai Ivushkin, a tank commander who is captured by the Germans. 3 years later, he begins to plan his ultimate escape alongside his newly recruited tank crew. That is the summary. That is the summary that you get. That's what the movie's about. Welcome aboard. Here we go.
What is this? A new item on the Smonchu channel.
What is this? Oh my god, is this like a reoccurring thing? Probably, maybe, if unless I forget. Let's take a look. Is this just an excuse to show off this cute new bag I got? Maybe. Let's see what's inside. I have no clue. Wow!
Your are massive doll. Oh, no way! Thank you, Smonchu. That's so sweet. It's so sweet of you to write. Your BEDTIME. This message is for all of you.
Your BEDTIME. Do you want to be in Smonchu's love mail? Then leave a nice comment. Maybe you'll be in the next video. I'll pick a comment and I'll write it on a note card. I'll open it up and we'll see what lovely message you guys have to share with everyone. Thank you. Anyways, back to the war and destruction and tanks and gay people in Nazi Germany and Soviet Union. Beautiful video idea. Totally not controversial. Okay. Now let's go over my little bit of analysis, right, with this movie. I have 3 scenes that I would like to dissect just a little bit. First, we have this one part of the movie where Klaus is, or Jaeger, whatever. I'm probably gonna use those names interchangeably. He's like looking through these pictures with the Russian prisoners. He sees a picture of Nikolai, and he gets like this like gay ass flashback. He's like looking so beautiful and like disheveled, but like he has this like, it seems like such a vivid memory of him. Like when he's remembering it, it seems like he vividly remembers this, like fondly remembers this. He like looks so pleased. And then the dude is like starts doubting him and being like, what? No, not this dude. He starts like fucking shaking. He starts like visibly shaking and getting upset. And then this other dude is like, yo, are you good, bro? He's basically just like, I want him. He carnally desires that man. Okay. Sofort! Now this next scene is what really got it for me the first time I watched this movie. Basically, this is like kind of after the gay ass memory scene. Klaus like walks into the prisoner room or whatever where Nikolai is. So he's like asking him like, yo. He's not really asking. It wasn't really a question, but he's like, yo, I'll like let you live if you pass this kind of like test thing and then start like training our team. That was a really good description, I know. So there's this translator girl, because you know, they got that language barrier. So this girl comes in. Spoiler warning, this girl Nikolai falls in love with later on. This is important, okay? This is important context for what I'm about to talk about.
Erinnerst du dich an den 27. November 41?
Помнишь, 27 ноября 41 года?
It's like, oh, he remembers their anniversary. That's so sweet.
Хорошо выглядишь.
You look good? You look good. And then this dude is like literally like blushing and giggling, kicking his feet. And then he just starts threatening to kill this girl that Nikolai later falls in love with. Hello? Foreshadowing, he's jelly.
Хорош издеваться, я согласен.
Then he stops. And then he walks up to him real slow and carefully. It's real close to him. He slowly peels off his glove. And then he like grabs his face gently, just caressing him. Literally holding him like he's like the dearest thing to him. And he starts whispering softly to him, being so careful and gentle. While that chick is fucking losing her shit in the background. And then he gives him a little head pat, you know, all, again, gently, carefully. It's just, he was so loving with him. It's kind of really got me when I watched it the first time. Like, damn, there is, like, a lot of sexual tension in this scene. This is crazy. Again, spoiler warning. Okay, the last scene I'm gonna kind of review and analyze is Jaeger's death. This entire scene, there's no dialogue. Again, they have that language barrier, but they don't even attempt to say anything. They're just silent. They could also just be totally like, you know, like shell-shocked from all the adrenaline because they're both like fucking on the brink of death and just fought each other in giant metal boxes and one of them's about to fucking die. I forgot there's an ad playing. His death. This is one I have a little bit more to say about because it's quite dramatic. It is quite a powerful scene. I really like it. I really like this scene. So that's a swastika. Okay. Klaus is on the brink of death. His tank is hanging on by a thread off this bridge that they're on that the other tank has basically just pushed him off almost entirely. Both teams are completely disheveled, barely living. The commanders climb out to witness this moment face to face. Klaus basically just kind of flops out. I don't think he can even walk or crawl. He's just kind of bleh, halfway out of his tank. He just kind of spills out. Nikolai is able to actually stand properly. Klaus is clearly much more debilitated than he is. They both reach for their guns. Nikolai actually fully points his at Klaus, basically ready to shoot him any moment. And while Klaus just kind of grabs for his, doesn't even pull his out. He just simply reaches for it. Klaus looks at Nikolai with just complete desperation. He's heaving and groaning, just sprawled out on his tank. He's like laying out like sexy, like, ah, babe, you're so hot, kill me. He is now below Nikolai. This is very much so a power dynamic shift. In this moment, Nikolai has complete control over his situation. Klaus demands him to shoot him. Nikolai heavily hesitates. He actually ends up pulling his finger away from the trigger. Klaus seems somewhat disgruntled by this. I mean, just look at this dude's face. He is not giving this fucker what he wants. He gives a smirk and falls back, kind of laughing. He even snorts and then starts wincing in pain again. But he only starts wincing in pain once it cuts away from him laughing. Then we see a full shot of just the entire calamity of this scene. See that Klaus's legs are just completely like twisted. I don't think he could even stand if he wanted to. And he's just kind of spilled out of his tank. It's also just a really cool shot because the way the guns are positioned just kind of gives your eyes a very nice and neat way to navigate the entire frame. Klaus's tank starts to fall pretty badly. He just looks entirely desperate now. And then he starts to reach his hand out to Nikolai for a good final shake with his opponent, his crush even. But he hides his gun and steps onto Klaus's tank, again showing his dominance over Klaus. Then Nikolai's expression somewhat looks softer. He reaches out and he grabs the dying man's hand. Klaus grins and Nikolai is still left with this soft, unemotional glare. And then they shake hands like, GG, brother. But then Klaus's tank starts to completely fall off and his grip lets go. And something I noticed that when his grip like lets go and he falls, Nikolai looks particularly like disturbed by this, or, like upset or angry or confused or just whatever this expression is. I I really can't tell what to make of this. Then he falls, and then Nikolai looks just like kind of confused as he's standing there watching the tank fall. And again, he might just be like completely shell-shocked. He's just watching this guy like die, you know, it's whatever. He leaves with a kind of grimace, but he doesn't look particularly upset or glad or desperate. He just looks completely void, like there's just nothing there. And then we see Klaus fall to his death. He looks quite peaceful. He's still reaching out and up to Nikolai. He hits the water and his tank falls on top of him very aggressively. Just really concludes the dramaticism and the build-up of that scene really well. It doesn't seem too aggressive or anything. It just kind of wraps it up very neatly. And he's now gone. And it looks as if Nikolai is unable to process that at all. Then we see that woman laying in the field peacefully, beautifully. The atmosphere is just completely calm and happy. You can see beams of sun in the frame, the grass waving gently. Yay, the big bad gay is dead! That's like another lovely, beautiful, heterosexual Russian love story without any of that doomed yaoi distracting Nikolai. Is this insensitive? Possibly. But you know what I don't do? I don't draw and write about them fucking and kissing and being gay and doing gay things together. Well, let's take a look at that. Why don't we? Let's take a gander into that side of humanity, the internet. I don't know if I know enough about this movie to provide proficient analysis. I probably could if I watched it more. But you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. It's Russian propaganda. I can do whatever the fuck I want with this, but, you know, honestly, I might someday analyze this full movie and make a video about it. But right now, I'd like to indulge what, you know, this, what people have to say about this movie. So, I mean, I've only watched this 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, maybe 4. I am very normal about this movie. This is a problem. I found this movie about 2 years ago. I really haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I don't know why my autism decided that this was like peak material, peak content. Okay, so start diving into this really great fandom. Alright, let's just start on YouTube. Okay, a lot of these are about the tank, which I don't care about. Is there any AMVs? There is AMVs. This one, Zombie, Jaeger. Yo, the quality, go crazy. Silence. Shit. Who are we? Mistaken. I don't want to be a reaction channel. This is not what I was meant to do. I love Klaus Jaeger, his tank in this song. Listen, this Arthur Alfred 1 gets it. I personally found Jaeger to be a tragic character. He was torn between admiring Nikolai. Is his name Nikolai? I don't know. And feeling like he was turning back on his country. In the end, he chose Nikolai. It's so sad, crying in the corner. You get it, Arthur. Arthur Alfred 1. Klaus is a very good-looking man. Okay. No, wait! No! There's actually a ship one. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Origin. Russian. Oh wow, we're getting all the details in this. Warning! Warning, gay relationship. Warning, gay relationship. That's the warning. That's the warning we get for this. That's the warning. Not war, Nazis. No, not violence. No. Gay relationship. Biggest priority of warning. Alright, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna be crying by the end of this. My babies. Oh, okay. Okay, no, even better. Don't need a warning for that one. Oh! Okay. Oh, it's this song, right. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. My babies! My babies! Look at how he holds him! Oh, they're so precious. Look at them. Look, they're literally on a date. Oh my god. Do you really need to include the salutes? Dude, they deserved to be together. They would have been able to fix each other. They just need to kiss already. Oh, no, the saddest part of the movie. Oh my god, this is I'm crying. I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god. Love you forever. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at the comments. They're all in Spanish. What is this? Furries? Is there furries? Is there T-34 fans who are furries? We're getting deep into this cavern here. I don't want to spend too much time on YouTube. I don't want to be a reaction channel. Yo, dude, there he is. This is real. Honestly, guys, I'm like excited right now. What is happening? What is going on? Why are they animals? What is it? Dude, they're straight up T-34 furries. This is amazing. This is spectacular news, guys. I don't really know what's happening. And I can't read this because it's in another language, but let's it's an AU. Okay, I see, it's an AU. I can read that part. AU in which, Nikolai is a werewolf. When Jaeger was aiming at Nikolai, he managed to throw himself into a wolf dodge shot. Thus, Nikolai escaped, taking a comrade. Klaus lost consciousness due to the injury, remaining in the tank. Jaeger comes to his senses from the sounds of human speech somewhere nearby, but due to the shell shock, he becomes delirious and imagines that there are Russian troops. Nikolai finds his enemy in the thicket, helpless and bloody. The guy wants to leave him to die, but the inner beast rebels against this idea, and Kolia had give in to him. He saves Jaeger in his lair and nurses him back to health, appearing before him in only the form of a wolf without revealing his identity. But who knows how long he can keep a secret. That's a banger story. Banger plotline. That makes me want to go into AO3 and look for fanfic. Let's take a look here. Okay, I really gotta pee. Alright. Okay, I'm back. I think now is as good a time as any to remind you all that nothing in this video is real. Nothing in this video makes sense. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing in this video matters. Nothing is important. Oh! 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 Okay. Okay, this is not in English, but fuck. We're gonna read whatever comes out of Google Translate. I'm very curious. Let's go. How long is this? Oh, wow, there's a lot. The pronunciation of German is fierce and weird. It always sounds like the speaker is struggling to. During the more than a month of recuperation, Nikolai realized that this German officer was somewhat different. As a Nazi, Jaeger not only did not kill him, but also took him out and healed his various injuries, gave him cakes and coffee, and invited him to the residence cat as if he really regarded him as a The translator named Anya is a beta. Okay, good start. He will have a gentle and attentive Omega wife. Beta can do it too. Okay, give me to the good stuff. Whoa, wait, pause. What? Pheromones. Where was that? Whoa, wait a minute, what is going on? I missed something. That's what I get for skipping ahead. He was smelling something and I realized it was the smell of Jaeger's pheromones. 3 years later, this man who was at least 10 years older than him not only did not become weaker, but his pheromones became more aggressive. What made him even more uncomfortable was an indescribable heat. Oh, Nikolai is an young alpha, for he had chosen a sparkling soul, for he was about to conquer an unyielding opponent. Why does this go hard? Why is this good? It's just like a normal fanfic, and then sprinkled in there is alpha, beta, pheromones. Like, what? Like, it's like totally like normal. Like, it makes sense. And then just, he's alpha and he wants a beta wife, and Jaeger's pheromones are making him horny, making him go into, he has a heat. Whoa. He wanted to stand up straight, but Jaeger pressed his shoulder blade from behind and pinned the table, preventing him from getting. The young alpha didn't understand what was going on at first. He heard the sound of a belt buckle being unfastened behind him. He was stunned for a moment, then immediately yelled, "Jaeger, is there something wrong with your fucking mind? Just go if your dick is itchy. Find a military whore to fuck." I'm an alpha! Yes, you are an alpha, but you have such soft lips and tongue. The man leaned down and stretched a hand to Nikolai's chin, his thumb under the young man's cheekbone. Mouth, you shouldn't spit out curse. He fucking dislocated his jaw. Now he's forced to open his mouth wide and inhale Jaeger's unrestricted pheromones. The strange heat that his mouth and burned. Oh my god, this is Of course you can continue to resist. I don't mind removing all of your joints. Whoa! Can I read this on YouTube? Holy shit. Jaeger took off his dirty pants and took out a small box of Vaseline from his pocket and put it on his ready to go. Oh. Ah. Wow. What does the pregnancy mean? One dies? Great. That's the least of my concerns right now. I don't want to read this one anymore. We read the beginning. We read the end? Alright, let's see. Is this actually... They're still writing this. Wait. But it says it's completed. It says that was yesterday. Are they still writing this? God, okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm already seeing the words Omega. The story's finally coming to an end. Thank God. What? Bunch of losers. They can't even catch up with a pregnant Omega. Who is pregnant? Who is pregnant? This is crazy. They looked like they were used to restrain mentally ill people. Okay. Someone's pregnant, and I really want to know who's pregnant. Who's pregnant? Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. This is normal. This is a normal thing. You know, sometimes I worry that I'm bad thing with my time and being embarrassing. Then I read this, and I feel a bit better about myself. But at what cost? If you want to fuck quickly, don't do unnecessary things. Okay, I'm done with this one. This one's a little bit too in-depth for me. Okay, let's see about this one. This one's in English. It actually was from a couple days ago. Okay, I didn't know this was still a thing. Okay, this is short. We're gonna do a dramatic reading. Nikolai... Is it Nikolai? Or is it Nikolai? I don't know. Nikolai Ivushkin froze as the hand stretched out, slowly shaking, reaching towards him. That blood-stained hand with trembling fingers. He stared down into those deep blue eyes. They aren't really deep blue, they're more like light blue. Like, they aren't deep at all. They're very, very, very light, icy blue eyes. But, you know what? Alright. That no longer shone with their usual deviance and malice. They were almost calm, satisfied even. Ivushkin had failed to pull the trigger before, failed to end this man. What was the point of pretending, even for a moment longer, that he'd have the strength to step back, or even just stay still and watch the panther tip down further and further until it plunged into the icy waters below? He took Klaus Jaeger's hand in his, curling his own fingers around the German's, holding him in place for just a moment longer, their blue eyes meeting and shining with 1,000 unspoken words. There was a hint of something familiar in Jaeger's eyes, an emotion that Ivushkin, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, I'm so sorry, Ivushkin, I think it's Ivushkin, had again and again as the German watched him but never recognized until now. Respect. Jaeger smiled tightly, giving Ivushkin's hand one last firm shake of respect before he let go. But Ivushkin didn't let him. Oh, this is a different timeline. This is an alternate ending. No, they hadn't done all this for nothing, just to watch his enemy, his rival, his colleague, fall back into a certain death. As the panthers tipped down, further and further towards the waters, Ivushkin gripped Jaeger's hand tighter and tighter. The battered, blood-stained German looked confused, alarmed even, as if he wholly expected, and even hoped, that he'd simply fall into a dramatic, respectful death. Idiot. Kraut. I don't know what that means. Idiot herb. The panther tipped down, further. Ivushkin gritted his teeth, trying to tilt himself back, his legs struggling against the weight that tugged him forward, and his weak body's weak will to stay back. Okay. And then with a slightly apologetic yet somehow infuriating, somehow it's still infuriating, infuriatingly smug smile, Jaeger fell. And Ivushkin fell with him! The panther followed a moment later, splashing into the river right after them, crushing them perhaps. Or perhaps the water slowed down the descent enough that the two men were plunged lower and lower, just far enough to avoid being crushed. But why perhaps? Because that was exactly what happened. That's how physics works. There was a moment of stunned stillness as his body was submerged into the chilled
Cold, shocking coldness. A moment longer, too stiff and stunned to move, before Ivushkin, gasping and sputtering, managed to propel himself to the surface, splashing out, body chilled to its core. He glanced back for a moment, blue eyes flashing with annoyance and concern at the tinges of blood in the water, at the sinking panther tank, and at what, or who he didn't see. Damn Kraut! What does that mean? He took a deep breath, filling his lungs with air before plunging in once again, fully submersing himself into the icy water. Jaeger was floating around quietly, calmly, looking like he was sleeping as his body drifted down further and further, hands outstretched as his body lowered, his eyes already peacefully closed. Mind muttering resentful curses, Ivushkin grabbed the German's now clean hand, wrapping his fingers around him. His hands just clean, that now he's just in the water, and his lungs burned with lack of oxygen, body burned with cold, and muscles ached with soreness. Ivushkin managed to drag the two of them to the surface of the water, swimming with some difficulty to shore, all but shoving the German's body onto the rough, sandy pebble-covered ground before hauling himself up beside him, breathing heavily, drops of icy water dripping down the side of his face. Paused. Before his eyes slowly looked up, he found himself face to face with someone. He found himself face to face with some rather intrigued and bemused-looking Nazis, the rest of the force that Jaeger had ordered to capture the escaped prisoners. Of course. Ivushkin's gaze drifted down to Jaeger's pale face, his eyelashes slowly fluttering up, glassy blue eyes shining, lips curling upwards into an iconic smirk. That damn Kraut! That's it? Cliffhanger. Am I right? Oh shit, they're gonna write more. Sorry, I assumed too quickly because I forgot that this was released like fucking yesterday, like a couple days ago. I'm done with the fanfic for now. Let's take some peeks at some fan art. You know, let's look up T-34 fan art. Real, guys, get on this. Draw this more. I really like this art style, and it's kind of upsetting. I really like this one. I love you guys. You guys are real ones. You guys are the realest. What is this? What does this mean? I need lore. I think, oh my god, if I go on Pinterest, this is where I found out about it. I don't remember what exactly, so yeah, this is the good shit. Yeah. This probably looks very wrong to people who don't know. So watching the movie makes it better? See, look, here we go. I can list down multiple reasons how he was in love with Nikolai. Based. You get it. I showed my friends this image and rambled about it and we aren't friends anymore. I don't know what this is from, but is that a goddamn Nazi? Yes, a gorgeous one! Oh no. Yes, my baby! Good lord. I love it here, guys. This is really cool. This one's pretty awesome. There we go. There's the good shit. Oh yeah, I love it here. Yeah. This is like the ears. Their Tumblr. Klaus, I'll never miss you in my life, Ivushkin. Nikolai walks into the window and holds out his hand while it's raining. Klaus, what in God's name are you doing? Nikolai, waiting to see if a fuck falls into my hand. Ha! This is a real interaction that they would definitely have. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at these headcanons. Hates Nazis, but sometimes acts like one. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, Kolya. Is that what we call him? Is that his little nickname? Okay. Whimpers / cries in Russian when he's close. Has beef with random people, especially Germans. Finger issues. Likes to bleed. He bites. That drawing is kind of real. Yeah, this is real. This is real, guys. When is this from? 6 days ago. 0 notes. I'm sorry. What's your name? Alt or nameless? You deserve more attention. Your art kind of goes hard. Your art is pretty awesome, honestly. This is the kind of nicheness I look for. Oh! Okay, alright. Yep. Dude, honestly, like, all the, like, artists I've seen for this fandom are kind of awesome. Their art's really good. Guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Even if they're drawing T-34 fan art, it's still really good. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, they draw as well. Cool. Let's see. Oh! Okay. That's a cock in my face. Okay! We got very different... No, I was gonna say we got very different interpretations of the movie. Not really.
They're a really good writer. They're a really good artist. Why? Why? Why do I keep doing this to myself? What do you mean I love this? This is exactly what I wanted. Why am I complaining? I advocate for this, by the way. They're cleaning his ears. Okay. Huh. The thing? You're cleaning a sexy thing? Oh. Oh, okay. There's a butthole in my face. Full asshole. Ball sack. Right in my face. Why am I surprised at this point? Oh, okay. Eating him. That's kind of cool. That kind of is like really awesome. I was like, wow, their rendering is like insane. I like this. I like this one. Okay, and now we're back into it. Why is his ball sack so like? Okay. Is it commissioned? Someone commissioned this? I did it. I got through it all, and I think. Hi guys, I'm back with more. There's more. So there's also a director's cut of T-34, which I didn't know existed until...
Меня зовут Николай.
Ich heiße Nikolai.
Dann sind wir Namensvettern. Ich heiße Klaus. Wie Nikolaus.
Так мы тёзки. Меня зовут Клаус. Это как Николаус.
Verstehst du?
Понимаешь меня?
Nikolai.
Николай.
Nikolaus.
Николаус.
Klaus.
Клаус.
Listen, I don't know what they're really saying, because it's the only version of this clip I could find, okay? And there's no subtitles or translation or anything. But what it sounds like to me, is Klaus has just made their ship name. This is literally flirting. He's literally flirting with him. This is literally flirting. Dude excitedly exclaimed their ship name to him. Like, giggling, blushing, probably kicking his feet under that table. And they're looking into each other's eyes longingly. This scene is a little bit queer. So, there's that. I wanted to show you guys that, these animation memes. If you don't know what animation memes are, you're, like, living under, like a big fucking rock. Okay, you're missing out. So this is quite a throwback. But again, I really like the art style. This is the realest thing I've ever seen. This is gonna be a banger. I can already tell. Oh, it's made by this person. Right, Hanzo. They're like the #1 T-34 fan. Besides me, of course. I'm definitely #1 fan. Oh my god, how cute. I'm starting to see country humans in my recommended, and I'm not enjoying that. Oh my god, this is posted on my birthday. Something I noticed is this has 1.3 million views. I thought we were more underground than that, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just all the Russians are obsessed with this film, because it's, again, Russian propaganda. I'm very curious about this. It's in Chinese. Who is this? Who is this? Is this the person that writes the oh, it is! It's the person that writes those fanfics. Dude, they got an AMV, let's see. This goes kinda hard. Characters are interesting except for the tacked on love story. The woman with unnecessary and pointless story. It would have been watchable without her. Don't add a woman, just add a woman. You're so fucking weird for that, cat hips. Let's look at more reviews. Okay, a lot of people are actually saying it's like a stupid video game movie. Huh. Not even good propaganda. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern. The reviews are either like, this is just like some stupid fucking boring video game, waste of my time, or they're like, this is Russian propaganda. Duh. Or they're like, the Germans weren't that bad. Is this shipping Klaus and that chick? Interesting. Dude, maybe they should just have a threesome, honestly. Dude, they all gotta fuck. Come on. Anna, Klaus, Nikolai, threesome. Now. These dudes always grab people's faces all sensually, like, bro, come on. Come on. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, he's pissed. They just beat his GF. Oh. Oh my god. He's not having none of this. Confirmed. This is a poly relationship, okay? They got a little polycule. He's protecting his babes! He's protecting his babes. Look at this. Was this a removed scene? Because it says added scene. Was this the thing in like the director's cut? That's hilarious. They took out all the good poly stuff, the threesome stuff. They're trying to hide it. I've finally finished editing this video. I've been editing this for like I think it took 3 days, which it really shouldn't have. I procrastinate a lot. But I hope you enjoyed this awesome ride we had together. If you've made it this far, I love you. I am deeply in love with you. Smonchu loves you. Well, I guess I'm not done editing because now I have to add this part. But I'm basically done. I'm basically done. So, and I realized I didn't make a proper ending to the video or conclusion. I don't even know. I don't know how the fuck to conclude this. I'm not summarizing everything we went over. You don't need a summary. You'll remember. Or you won't, and maybe that's for the better. But anyways, look forward to part 2 of this video, guys. You know, I'm gonna say this, and we'll see if I actually do it. But I'm gonna do a full analysis of this movie, specifically in the queerness aspect. Not about the war or anything, because God, that's boring! History is boring! I just want to look at those gay people. Sorry. Anyways, look forward to that. Full-on analysis of the entire movie. All the important yaoi in that film. Or also with that girl, possibly, you know, the whole poly thing. I'm gonna watch the director's cut. I'm gonna watch all of it. I'm gonna watch everything I can possibly find surrounding this movie. And I'm gonna get back to you guys. It'll be a good video. So, look forward to that. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll see it in your notifications one day. It'll come. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.